Hello everybody, welcome back to InfraSpace. It's Ghostified Gamer. Woo! We have a train. Oh boy. I am tired, but I want to work on this. The game was tapping me. My brain was like, hey, we got work to do. So I only got 5 hours sleep. But that's okay. That's what gaming's about, man. Get out of here. Dumb research notification. Look it. That's so annoying. Stop reminding me. I can't do research. I have to build this first, you stupid game. Anyway, welcome back. Last episode we had population woes. This episode we still will have population woes. Now I forgot. I did stuff. Okay. Okay. Fix the rail. Happy days. Very nice. It's still wavy over here, but I'd have to pull this rail up and redo it with grid on, I think. I don't know. Kind of weird. It leaves a puff of smoke. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Unless it's hitting that piece of rail there, you know? Like seams. Anyway. So over here, fully upgraded. I didn't calculate anything over here. This is our supplemental residential district, and so I added Yep, autosave. Yeah, I can't believe I'm like, wait a minute, that's autosave. So 6 to 5, probably overkill. Yeah, I could probably add another one of these. But it looks like it's doing okay. Yeah, we got some overages now. Good. Okay. It's hard to tell. I mean, you can calculate this all day, but it's kind of tricky because the stupid, you have to go to an area where it's already built up and you can see what the numbers are based on, let's say, a level 6, for example. You could design this to a level 6. Like right now, it's probably a level 6 right now. So, I mean, I could do home robots and good meat somewhere else and bring it in, because this is all tightened up now. Unless, I got room here, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking future. I got all this here. I could update. I could make this into a super highway and peel off and go in and come down and join in. You can do that. It's pretty cool. You can elevate a highway, go over stuff. That's kind of what cities do when there's a traffic problem. Well, you just go up in the air. Subways, go up in the air or go on the ground. So, yeah, that's what this game is cool about. Cool. That's why this game is cool. So, anyway. So, after this was, filling up, I was like, well, it's almost done. Let's say I get this. Let's say this works here. So I did do a calculation on how many of these I needed. Well, turns out I have more than what I need. Typical. And then a little oxygen ran out because I think the oxygen went up. It says 0.8 now. So I had to plop an oxygen back in. So I was still short on peoples. So I went over here and ran a power line. Oh, these power lines. I don't know what they're thinking. And, they were supposed to fix this where it would work on hills. They were supposed to adjust the hills. I don't know why it's not working. Because it used to have problems on hills. A lot. I haven't seen anything. But anyway. So I ran this line along the border over here and check it out. Got a little secret society over here. And I added just some oxygen producing, some basic stuff over here. But I was like, wait a minute. I really didn't need to do that. Although I got, for 3 people, I got 40. So that's 30. That's a 37 boop right there. 37 just for doing this. Now, the only thing is, like I said, you got to be careful. Oh, I hit level 4. they didn't take out the little pop-up, because it used to be that you would be over here in your research, and I was looking at an old playthrough somebody did. I don't know when. I had to look at the date. And it used to be, like, I think, I don't know how many there were, but I think it was like here. This was, you had to have a certain population before you got into this next research here, and there was another one, and it was population based, and it had a thing up here. It used to have it up here. I remember now. They took it out. Yeah. Now I'm remembering, because you used to be able to click on a population status, and then it would tell you how many people you had, and then the next one that was coming up, and how many people you had versus what you needed. I remember that. It's been a while. So yeah, so we're at 4. I don't know what it does. I mean, I think they just left it in here just to pop something up in your face, or they're just lazy. I don't know. I'd be lazy, be honest. So we can put more down. Over here, might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put an oxygen in. With these new oxygen things, we can kick some butt. So that'll give us another 37 people. Easy peasy. I can spam this all day. Now, problem is, this will drive our habitat level down. Now, I don't think, like I said, I don't think it means anything. Well, actually, no. Well, I misspoke. It does mean something, because they're required. That was in there before. Anyway, if you're required, because what they're trying to do is keep you from spamming things like this down. Me, I'm just trying to get the next level of building, you know, so I can start to expand, you know, get this final stuff done, get the final research, you know. So I got a leeway there, you know. I've obviously got, you know, well, I might have, well, yeah. I don't need to keep it at 4 or above. I think that's what's changed. So I could drop down to 3.12, and I'll be fine. The minute I drop down to that next level, wow, look at 162. I wonder if that is the buff from here. This. That's what that is. And I haven't achieved that yet because my immigrants, or my average habitat level wasn't able to support it. Because look, I have 162 people now. So that's weird. I was expecting to get it down here. But it makes sense not to have it added to your population, you know? What else? What are these other buffs now that I think about that? 5%. That doesn't help me get immigrants, period. Random. That'd be nice. Should actually work on some of these now that I think about it. This modular received 20% boost to random tech. What random tech are they talking about, though? And how's it going to show? You know, like, is it going to tell you, oh, you get this tech on, you know, blah, blah, blah. I hope it does. Building efficiency. That would be nice, but look at that. Ugh. That's a beast. Okay. I'm thinking that's more doable than the other one. Building efficiency. Motors. We have all that. Yeah. Right now, let's get out of here. I like this FTL turbine. 300. Let's repair that. Building efficiency. I like that music. It's kind of loud in that screen, though. So anyway, let's get back to over here. Oh, I had to put an aluminum miner down. Off screen. Put a large one in. Because this little guy... Look at this. Got 12. I was wondering why my computers were not getting enough aluminum. Like, why? What's going on here? I'm like, oh, duh. You know, how about putting this down over here? See, now it's backed up. It used to be trains were so frustrating. They would only bring... See, they wouldn't bring enough to fill these machines. And you still have to deal with the transportation length. But one of the things this game is lacking is the ability... There's two things, actually, now I think about it. The ability to set, like in Factorio, you can set a chest. I want this many in this chest for, you know, the little robots, drones and stuff. And for trains, you could say, oh, you know what? I want 10 trains to go to this spot. Or I want 1, or I want 3. And you have circuit network. You know, you have the ability to... I mean, Factorio's got more control than you... It's really good control over your logistics. This is a logistics game, so I'm going to compare it to Factorio. Satisfactory, they did some upgrades to their train system. They have weight conditions and things, and that's another thing Factorio has, weight conditions. You could hook up circuit network, have a train deploy on a signal based on a condition that you set up somewhere else. So yeah, it's a really refined game over time. It's 7-year development. In this game, it would be nice to have that as well, where you set this train stop up. Now, here's the thing. You would need to have, like, train yards, the ability to train yard things. These trains run like Satisfactory trains in the beginning. They just run. They could be full, and they'll still run. And nothing's running, and they'll still run, you know. So it's kind of a, you know, alpha game. Still in early access. So, yeah, but the trains have been fixed, as you can see, 28. It used to be they would bring, for some damn reason, they just didn't work. They just did not work. They would bring the items that at such a low clip. Like, bring more. You know, I have a need over here for, like, let's say I need 3, 6, 11, that's 15, 18. I need 18 items. There's 12. Look at that. So it's keeping this going. And that's what's key. And it didn't do that before. It was so annoying. Oh, it got annoying. It made trains useless. But I think, like I said, I picked them up when they first came out. Shut your pie hole. And that's why there were so many issues. Anyway, so we're at what? 1368 now. That's good. I saw another Let's Player. Yeah. And he had like 8 of these things set up. You don't need 8, dude. You don't need that many. These things are so expensive. And he was in the beginning of the game. Like, what are you doing? You know, you could set up a concrete steel manufacturing area and make this all day, but waste of space, man. Anyway, people don't know sometimes what they're doing. I've never had more than one in an area, that is. Like right now, I got 3 areas just to get things going, you know. So I forgot that I can expand this thing. This one here. How did this get over here? Oh, I see how. Okay. I'll have to move this over. You have to go here. There we go. Hey, look at that. You can actually straighten them out. Oh, okay, good. I like that. Nice. Get out of there. So I forgot. Yeah, I can expand this. And I could put oxygen and good food and all, or survival food in here. This thing. So I should be expanding this, not making a new area. Although it didn't hurt to do that. I should have put that right here by the reactors and see if they grow a third eye or a third arm. How you guys doing over here? Doing all right? Hey, Steven. Oh, you got a twin over here. Oh, you got a twin over here. Oh, looks like we've... What? Wait a minute. What? Oh my god. We're cloning now. Looks like a glitch maybe in their AI. That's a different dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe it's the same person for the building type. Maybe. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Why am I missing computers over here? Maybe it's got to catch up. Yeah. Same chick for all those. Oh, you got... Oh, wow. Okay. You got twins everywhere, I see. Let's see here. Dude, you can work on that tan. You are on a desert planet. You're going to burn, man. Make sure you put sunscreen on. Okay, so enough of that babbling. So I did some, not spreadsheet math, but math. And this thing, I've been sitting here. Yeah, I think these are all buffered up now. No, that won't buffer anymore, probably. Where are you guys going? Oh. So, another thing I learned. I had to watch a video from a Let's Play I watched originally. One of the better ones. Smarter player. And he didn't know how to do districts either. And someone in his comment section told him how to do it. And he's like, oh. So, I've been doing it wrong. Now, so let's do a district here. You know, again, here we go again with these districts, right? So I'm going to paint this district. Okay, and I'm even going to... Oh, autosave. I'm going to go all the way to the edge here. Because we might need more of these. I don't know. I might as well paint this one here. There. And I can even, like, cut that off. Oh! There we go. Just so we're not, you know, out of line here. Paint within the lines, so to speak. You don't have to. But, you know, I might put something down nearby, and I'm just like, you know, let's be mindful of that. So anyway, we got that. Turn that off. So this here district, what you do is now that we have this labeled, we take our, for example, carbon is used for the blue science. We don't want that being used anywhere else. And we also want to monitor it. Maybe I want to put another carbon down. So carbon, you point to itself. There we go. So carbon will stay within. And it will, I don't believe it'll export in here either. So it won't, well, it might. I don't know that. I don't know yet. Now, what else do we have in here? Let's close this. What else do you use? Iron. So iron will leave. Yeah. Okay. So we click on our districts. Look at that. It pops up an arrow and all that good stuff. Green circuits. Let's take a look here. Review. Sulfur is coming from outside. That's fine because there's sulfur mines are external. And then we have blue science. Well, what do you know? And then we also have an external place here. You know, they'll build. So go to our districts. And we have a blue science requirement that we need to stay within. Click that. Drag it on itself. Now, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Now we have a green circuit requirement, but, you know, obviously we can't fit it in here. Drag it over here. Now that is 100% allocated to this. Now, let's turn it off. So we should have everything here that we need. And these should stop being distributed throughout our little, you know, area. Because, you know, the game will like, oh, you know, grab it from there, grab it from there, grab it from there. You know, it grabs from everywhere. So we should be able, now, we should be able to control what goes in and out of here. Now, let's go to our districts again. Here. And we have a yellow science component here. So, take our yellow, Oh, we have, I mean, green. Green. Drag it on itself. Yellow. Drag it on itself. So if we, you know, click on these here, it's going to tell us all that stuff. Now, if we click on red, there's nothing. You leave red alone. Do not touch it. We don't need to drag it over to our lab because it's just going to export whatever or import whatever. I believe import whatever. Yeah, it'll import and export whatever you do not have selected here. Why are you beefing? Shut up. I'm probably going to leave that up there next time, you know, just to keep it from yelling at me. So there you go. Districts, my friends. Districts. So this carbon should be sitting there, not being used at all by anything. So you have to go down the list of everything that you need being made here and determine whether it has to stay within the district. And if you have anything outside that you need to make, then you have to make sure that you pull that in as well with the arrow. So within the district, drag the arrow on itself. With outside the district, pull the arrow from a newly formed bubble district to the district that it's supplying. Supply, demand, that kind of thing. Pretty cool. I didn't know about the arrow drag over itself. That's what threw me off. And hopefully we fix that. So, we've got all that taken care of. We don't have the neural processors, and we don't have the motors. Now, this thing here, the methane, insane in the methane, you know, we can obviously get from over there, no worries. And we can add, like, you know, like I did here, we can put a road down the middle of this and add to this thing. I can actually, you know, upgrade this road or downgrade this road to a 2-lane. I don't think we need a 6-lane for all these, but hey, whatever, you know. We could do that later if we need to. We need more miners or whatever, extractors per patch, you know. So, now that I got the train, now the trains are looking good, fixed. Oh, by the way, another thing too. This thing is ass sticks out here. Train. Oh wait, no. Well, let's pull this out. Roads, trains, signals. The ass of the train sticks out here. So I think that it's going to cause a gridlock. You know, potentially, but I'm not worried about it at this point. Something to think about later on when designing train depots. This was only supposed to be like kind of like a test, but we needed aluminum, so we had to do something. I think it puffs smoke at these little channels here, because if I were to click on that, it'd be nice if they showed you the actual length that you're selecting, like put the dots in there, but just from that view. Okay, so yeah, I had to write some things down. And our population is not the best. We can add more people and still keep that 4.2. Hey, 420. Hey, you weed heads out there. 420. Smoke up. Just kidding. I don't know what it is with that 420 thing. Why it's so... I mean, I get it. You want to do your own thing and all, but... Well, you know, the memes. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's funny. I just don't understand the whole... whenever you see that number, you got to freak out about it. You know, calm your ass down. All right, so we got everything for... Now we got to work on green, yellow for this, and that means we need motors. I wish that I didn't have the motors from over here fill this up, because I'd like to actually see like one district working to fill this up. So unfortunately, we can't do that. I suppose... Well, yeah, it wouldn't work. Oh, you know what we could do? We could queue up a research before we get red science going, because it would take yellow from over here and, you know, green and blue. Well, the problem is these aren't districted, and this isn't. So take green, blue, yellow, all these are like one glomp of stuff. Although I did kind of ratio it out, you know, in my head. And then we watched this thing work, you know, and all that, or I did. So, you know, it would pull from all here. The question is, would it pull? And it probably won't. It won't pull yellow and blue and green from here, because now it's districted. So we could test it by starting a research. It just won't start because we don't have the red science. So we could do some tests, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. So let's work on, I guess, motors. Now, here's what's weird. We need 10 motors every 120 seconds. If we look at this thing here, you got to remember there's an amount on top of the time. I always think one per. No, you got to look at the amount that it needs per. I'm like, that's, you know, common error. So that means we need, it's 10 every 120 seconds. You divide that out, take the 0 off basically, and it's 1 every 12 seconds times 4, which means we need 1 every. We need 4 every 12, right? Yeah. 4 every 12 seconds, which means we need 1 every 3 seconds. 1 every 3 seconds. That's insane for this, which is why there's so many of these dotted all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I have here? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's see if that math is right. It's probably taken from this 10. So let's assume there's 10 that this build here, these yellow science producers can draw from 10 total. So we need 1 every 3 seconds. So let's go in here because motors is electronic for some damn reason. And we'll give ourselves a little. We got a little buffer here for green. And we can always move stuff around. We can always add a district too. So let's take a look at the motor. Now, here's where it gets sloppy silly. We need we need steel. And of course it's going to bring steel in. Oh, wow. And this is what kills me. Is that you need... Oh, do we get a buff from that? We get a buff from these, I think. No, we don't. It's the steel we get a buff from. So now we have 2 things we need. Copper is no big deal. I'm not worried about it. We just mine copper and bring it in by train. I don't care. Excuse me. Oh, that was quick or slow. So, oh, it's moving. That's fine. One idea I had was to cut the road off somehow, build, and then attach the road. So for example, I could pull this road out of here and then build it, district it, district it, then put the road in. I don't know. So I'd like to not feed this thing. Stop working. All right. So 24. And we need what? 1 every 3 seconds? Are you insane? That can't be right. And this is without bonuses. 1 every 3. That can't be right. I mean, 4 every 120. That's 30 seconds. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. 10. Yeah, this 10. That's what kills this thing. Yeah, if you divide that, it's 12. 1 every 12 seconds. And this thing here is 24. So you need 2. Yeah, so 2 per. If I'm not mistaken, right? 1 every 12. That's 24. In order to get it to be 1 every 20. Yeah, it's 2. So we have 4 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's about right. Yeah, it's because it's 10 and 8 now. So, question. So I've got 1 per 12, but I have 4 of them. Why'd I get 1 every 3 seconds? And that's 24 seconds. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yeah, 8. Okay, I was thinking it was going to be a bigger number. That's what's bad about doing shit in your head. Pardon French, but doing math in your head. Because you're thinking, your mind thinks, oh, it's big. So 8. That's easy. All right. Oh, shut up. God, and it flashes now. All right. Now, we need steel, and that's it. Steel is easy. Somewhat. Here's our steel. I'm not sure about this thing here. Let's put this here. Okay, it's going to pull carbon and stuff. Let's do a... Yeah, so we're going to get a thing here. Let's see if I pull this. Yeah, okay, good. I hate that. When you move it back, if you accidentally move it, for example, or I want to move it to see if this is connected to that for the bonus, because I'm not going to know. Obviously, we got a 108. Now, that's another thing we have, you know, to take into consideration is we have these bonuses now. And we have the recycling. So, technically, I don't need 8. Well, mathematically, I don't need 8 when I put in this recycling bin in here. Or whatever, you know, whatever you call it. Because I got one I could put here and here. So I could go along the back way here. Put recycle in here and over here. Perfect. That's why I want room. Okay, if you haven't noticed, I want room because of those recycling things. And these substations, too. That's a mess, but we'll maybe clean it up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This one, I think, is okay. The wire, because you need the wire, the regular power pole to attach these damn things, which I think is silly. I think the wire reach should be longer for these. So that's another suggestion. If the devs are ever going to watch my series, they need to listen to this, you know. That's my pompous jerk guy face noise, whatever. All right. Get to work. Let's put those 2 down and get those bonuses. So steel is 1 every 12. That's... Oh. 2 every 8. So 1 steel is 8 seconds. Oh, but we need 2. So 2 every 24, but 1 every 12, and that's 1 every 8. Even though we get, I wonder if we get the bonus from this, which would help immensely. Let's put a water extractor right behind this. Here. Groundwater. How's our pop? Okay. And, yeah, let's put it here. Better yet, let's put it right up here. And it's going to complain about a road, and we're going to give it a road. We're going to give you a one-way gravel road. And you're going to like it. We'll put our recycle thing here, too. In fact, if we put that in now, we'll be able to see. Let's put it in now. Let's get that recycling center in here. Oh, baby. Yeah. This game is fun. You know, it's got little stick points, but that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully they'll work it out. It's still an alpha. Shut your pie hole. It's an alpha. What's wrong with you? There we go. Oh, we need carbon. Bummer. We need carbon. That's fine. 108? Just because of this? Yeah, I wish I told you which neighbor it was boosted by. Now these. 108. Oh. Now, see, now it doesn't tell you what the boost is. Anything. That's lame. Carbon. So, what I'm thinking here is that if we do this again, I don't care, you know, because it's not going to fit here. This is a problem with putting roads down first. But I'd like to put a carbon here across the street. And what else do we have to build here? We need the neural processors. That's going to be a beast. But what I'm thinking is if we put a steel one across from here, then, I mean, a part of me is like, don't worry about it. Just put the carbons in over here. Speaking of which, one carbon will feed both these steel. So let's go ahead and plop a carbon down here. 2 steel. It's not going to reach the steel, though. But we're getting a nice neighbor bonus on these, which is kind of like... I think it's it's all about trade-offs, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and... whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go. There you go. Oh, that would have been nice to get that bonus from that. Okay. Motors. We need the steel. Be careful not to pick the concrete one. So this one should feed these two. And let's get our pipe view here. And, you know, we'll test it. We'll see how this works. I mean, we got unfortunately, only 4 researches to test this on. Oh, there it is. Oh, weird. Look at that. It's kind of broken. Yeah, got the water. Okay. Now, let's see what we got. 116, 116. Oh. 100? Why didn't it get this bonus? Oh. We're getting this. No, it's got that. I don't know why you would name the recycling centers. Why is this, is it power? No. Plenty of power. Why are you 100? When I got this right here. What? Oh. Yeah. Is this not reaching? Oh. Okay. It's not getting this one here. $100. Oh, I thought... Wait a minute. I thought it reached it. Didn't it line up? I don't understand that one. I thought I saw a line going from here to here. But apparently not. Well, it is a neighbor bonus. Okay, now. We have our 8. Let's go with it. And let's do this. And this. And... Oh! All this. Wow, that's finicky. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wrong one. I like that sound. It's got that chick chook, chick chook. Okay, so we'll turn that off. And what we have is steel here. Well, first carbon to itself. And then steel to itself. And water we don't need to worry about. And then the motors are going here. Boop. Check it out. Let's make sure. Yeah. Carbon. Carbon. Oh, yeah. Carbon, steel. Water we don't have to worry about. Now, we're going to have an... Oh. Oh! They had an update. They had an update. They are now taking the efficiency away from the building, the source building, not the destination. Hold up. Aha! Yeah, people are complaining. It's like, what? Why are you doing this with this water? You're killing us. You're making pipes not usable. Basically, they did this in what they do this in? Planet Crafter. They did an update. They said, oh, we're gonna take quartz crystal, quartz pulsar crystals, whatever. These little pink things. We're gonna take it out of the game. You can't craft it. You can only find it in this one cave. Once you went to the one cave, you were Dunskies. No more quartz crystals. But they had power and transporters that you needed them. So you didn't have enough to do both. It's like, well, you give me this quartz crystal to make power. Well, you basically took quartz crystals away, you know, and are forcing me to choose one or the other. I need both. I need power, and I need to get around the map, because that's you don't give me technology and then take it away, because that's kind of in a sense what they did. And that's what they did here, is they say, hey, thanks for pipes, but you made them suck, so I'm not going to use them. Like, what the hell? What world are you living in? But developers they're always trying to balance their game, and they don't want to trivialize their own game. I understand that. But a lot of times they don't realize that their change really just made the new feature. They obsoleted their own feature on the startup. It was ridiculous. Oh, it's 42 minutes. Okay. Get out of here. So I think we did some good progress. And what I'm going to do, I had to work on population a little bit. I think next episode we're going to have to expand our population. So what I'm thinking is we'll have to do a new district here for our new segment for this. And we'll have to add maybe some tier 3s. Tier 3 buildings. I don't know. This is where it gets kind of ugly. Oh, shit. Really? Oh. 87. What? 87? Well, we're going to have to put some survival food down. Let's go ahead over here. Let's go here. And we get that 200% from here. What are you beefing about? Looks like I got it. Yeah, when I upgraded these, oxygen farted out, and then now the survival food farted out. Looks like oxygen's still having a little more issue, so we might have to pop another one down. Yeah, because as you expand, or when you add a new item, the computer in the park, you increase the population of that building, and it increases the amount of resources needed to sustain the people, which is understandable. Oh, one of the things I was thinking before we end is it'd be nice, like, this thing doesn't help at this point for me because I have different areas. They're not all connected. They don't have to be. They shouldn't, you should be able to segregate areas. Now, and you connect them via district maybe, but I want to be able to go to a building and take it down. Now, there's games that have that, and it gets tedious because now you got all these buildings that you have to deal with. But what makes that helpful, oops, hello, Area 1. What would make that helpful is like the concrete. For example, I could go into here, and then I could take concrete down. It's only using 6 people. And I'm using, here's the thing, I'm using steel for building and for, whatever. I cannot say take steel down for this one specifically. And that's what I think is lacking. We need that. But, I mean, that's a whole can of worms right there. Because now you forget, oh, I knocked that building down because I was you know, about to implode. You know, like last time when we had the oxygen problem, and we were about to implode, and luckily I was able to get it right back up and running before I lost all hope. So anyway, yeah, it's one of those little things I'd like to see, but whatever's. That's iron ore, right? Yeah. So hey, we made some progress. Cool. I'll continue. I'll try to do them a little bit of math ahead of time to get the exact numbers. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I love building, and I love figuring this stuff out, so I hope you enjoyed that. I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.